Hello, everyone. Good evening and welcome in. I am Nether, which you may know, you may not know, because I've not been streaming for a while. Oh, hello. Welcome in. I see that alert didn't work as I had hoped. So that's interesting, but hello, I hope you're all doing well. Hi, Sunberry. I see that I have a stream open now. Sunberry, how was your stream? I didn't realize that you would stop this soon. I hope Ooblets was fun. I love you too, and Hari also loves you. Yay! Quick, let's fill Nether's no typical. No, I'm. Oh, thank you so much for the. Okay, something is wrong because those should have sound, and I don't hear them, so that is odd. But thank you so much for the follow. Heart Cryptid. That's so cute. I love that name. Let me see some stuff. New follow. There is a sound to this. Yeah, that's the right name. Ooblets was great fun and got lots done and did many happy dancey stimmies. Yay. Save. The raid was a raid. Wait, do I not have? Oh. I see the alert thing that. Thank you, Daysnack, for the 2 biddies.
Thank you, Dsnick, for the 2 bits. Nom.
Avi is not very good with names. You do have to forgive him for that. Dsnick, yeah. But thank you all so much for joining in today. It is so kind of you, and I will try and see what I can do for the sound. He is doing his best. But let's see. We have the alert box. That is the. Is that the Twitch thing? Dashboard.twitch. Yeah. Control audio via OBS. Yes, that is weird. We heard Scion shenanigans and chat wanted to say hi. Oh, that's so kind. Thank you so much. So for all of you here, thank you all so much for coming. I am Nether. My pronouns are they, he. I am the original introduction is I am your friendly local Magitech support agent. But I think I'll have to talk with the Archfey that rules this side of the Fey Groves to see if I maybe get a different title, maybe. But yeah, Gamesy, I need to write up some stuff about myself. I mainly focus on TTRPGs. That's why you're here, because I have to introduce some folks to you all, which means, without further ado, let me bring in my fellow friends that I play this game with. And I see that Michinho is currently mid-monologue, so without further ado... Actually, with further ado, hello! Now you see the Netherlass here. Remove the book and bring up the model a little bit. Yeah. So with that said, let's bring us into the rest of the group chat.
At the wall.
Hello.
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 I was distracted.
Oh my god.
Oh, how
Cat.
dare you be distracted? Yeah, we were distracted by Cat.
Hmm.
So I'm sure
That's
you
very fair.
understand.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I put pictures up of Cat in. Yeah.
Hey, that is quite a fluffy cat.
Very
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Have you post? Would you post them in the Plains mode as well if you have the permissions for them?
Oh yeah, I will.
Thank you.
It's my boyfriend's sister's cat, because
So
his
cute.
sister and Cat. His name is Ravioli.
He does look like a ravioli. He looks filled.
He acts like a ravioli too.
No brain cell.
Very cute.
Oh shit.
There's nothing but beef in that guy.
He's very photogenic too. Hello, everybody.
Yeah.
Tuning
he got
in.
raided by Sunberry, my very good friend.
Sunberry, hi.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
do love the
no.
berry of sun.
Oh, come on. I'm out of
What?
practice.
What you? I thought you were gonna be like, "Come on!" I was gonna be like, "You don't like Sunberry?"
No,
I'm
it's
here.
it's because I forgot to pull up the stream.
That's
I was sitting here just like, why do I feel like I'm forgetting something? I was like, oh yeah, we stream this. I'm sitting here looking at
Ghost.
subtitles and I'm like, why? Why do I
forgot
feel like
to
I'm
do a
missing
thing.
something?
I forgot to say hi to people. Hi, Gamesy, well done on you getting first. Hi, Keystrith, well done on you getting second.
Oh my
I
god,
saw
that's
you.
me.
That's you.
Hey.
Hi,
Ghost.
Kamsi.
Ghost,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't mean to interrupt, but you're saying there and you're like feeling like that bad. You're not a mod of the channel.
Why did it? For some reason, it made me unfollow you on Twitch. I had to refollow you
Which
just
does
now.
that sometimes. I always see like my follower count going up and down and up and down, and then there's a new person and it's like, oh yay, I'm growing, and it goes down again,
Man,
Well, there, I
yeah.
fixed it.
which is fair.
Yeah,
Like,
I
some people follow and then they unfollow. That's how it goes.
There's
Also-
an
I mean, yeah,
Admiral.
There
Hi,
is an
Admiral.
To be fair, Twitch has been having issues for like the recent 10 or 12 years
Oh, yeah.
that it's been a site.
Also,
I'm gonna put these pictures of
sneaky.
Ravioli.
someone redeemed first and someone redeemed second. Interpret that how you will.
Sneaky.
But
There, I
Sunberry
should
raided, and there's a snack and Sunflare Space. Covered illustrator to the stream! Yay! There's Ray of Swords, there's Gamesy again, and Sunberry even resubbed. That's very cute.
Whoa! I'm looking at the rewards and challenges here. There is
You're
way
all
more
beautiful
than I
beings.
remember.
Oh, that's because I haven't turned the things off that I tend to turn off when we play TTRPGs, because the sound alerts are generally off.
I'm
But
like,
you
oh man,
want
I
to
can
redeem
afford
them now.
all of these in quick succession, but I feel like I should redeem them.
There's a Hari.
Do-do-do.
He just vibing.
He is
La
just.
la 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 la. Dragon's World.
Time for never to
I just like when it says they're third to stream.
I should
Okay.
I should not have turned that on today. I have to talk in a Dutch accent for 5 minutes now.
Well, you're playing a Dutch character, so that's fine.
No, I'm not playing a Dutch character. How? What?
I
Thomas.
got
You
it
are
mixed
now.
up, sorry.
You are now.
I got it
You
mixed up,
are
I'm sorry.
now.
Yes.
Have fun.
This character from Lithuania, a decidedly Dutch-speaking country.
You got the accent though, right?
Okay,
I hope you'll.
I am going to. No, it's okay. I can can do this, but if I talk in character, then I will switch up to Slavic.
By the way, I hope you guys like Alvarence's beautiful new sound image.
It is so wonderful. I love it very much.
It just
Baloo does a scrim. But I am going to stop the raid video. I am going to stop K-Rip tonight. Okay.
Oh.
Apparently, people in the Discord are louder than I am at the moment. I have my microphone turned down a little.
I was about to be like, you sound
Is
fine, Tim.
Brussels Lithuanian? I don't think Brussels is Lithuanian.
Brussels is also Lithuanian now, yes, apparently.
Okay. Okay.
Lithuania. Okay. Dumb American question. What is that?
Lithuania is a country
that is
Yeah.
bordering Russia. It is also bordering Latvia. And it is in the Baltic Sea, or near the Baltic Sea.
Man, I'm learning about a lot of places I didn't know existed before.
Yeah, it's in that part of Europe that America doesn't learn about.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was about to say,
sounds
hey,
about
what's up?
right.
You can tell I live in America because I don't know what's outside
Wait, but
the
I knew
country.
about Lithuania, but I think that was because of a American Girl storybook.
Ah.
All right, let me change it up. You can tell that my descendants are from the South because I don't know what happens outside of this country.
You can tell my descendants are from the South because we won the Civil War.
But
No, on so many levels. Wrong on so many levels.
Sorry, that was bad.
am I going to have to revise my history?
No, you have no idea how many Southern schools will try to not teach properly about the Civil War.
Oh yes, yes.
In the
that
sense
is a
of
thing that happens.
it was about states' rights. Yes, states' rights to do what exactly?
Yeah.
Man, it's almost like there's a document written by the guy who was initiating the rebellion that states plainly and clearly for about a page and a half the exact reason they were doing it.
Ha.
It's almost like
Are
these
you
people. It's almost like the people who say the shit don't read.
That is a thing. Yes.
Just goes.
I'm laughing for a very specific reason because I absolutely hate reading.
Yeah.
Aaron
Yeah.
says that's a worldwide thing.
I'm not
Oh,
allowed.
Do
I'm
we
not
learn
allowed to make
about my
jokes
country's
about
fucked
it.
up shit? Actually, not really. We don't learn about that much. We learn about our colonies, but we don't learn about what's the word? We don't learn about the war we fought to keep Indonesia and that we lost. Because
Yeah,
that's more
as a
police
British person-
action.
That is the end of the sentence.
Yes.
Yeah, I was about to ask for anyone who's in the UK. I've heard things about how y'all teach about the American Revolution, and it
It's
is
very
nowhere
bad.
near as in depth as how
It's
we
very bad.
teach it.
Oh my goodness.
I believe the quote I heard was, "Yeah, you guys teach it like it's your greatest moment in history, and we teach it as like, yeah, we had to let it go because we had the rest of the world to run."
Yeah. Okay, I am out of the
Yeah.
accent now. I am turning off the sound alerts.
You're like, I'm free.
I am
You can-
free.
you can?
The spell
Restored.
is broken.
Let's see. Are these currently? No, that is sound.
I hope that everybody is having a wonderful winter solstice, by the way.
is very windy.
Yeah, it's so windy.
Heckin' windy!
It heckin' windy to the point that I stayed home and asked, "Can we do this over Teams?"
I've been just sitting here listening to the wind all day.
Mm-hmm.
I wish it was snowing. Actually, here's a fun little story before we get started. So, like I was telling the rest of the group, it's also my sister's birthday. Her birthday falls on the solstice or Yule. And her 16th birthday, she wished for it to snow. And it sure did snow. It was a whole heckin' blizzard, and we were just like, I can use her actual name, obviously, because she doesn't use social
You
media.
don't. You can just use. You just call her Newt.
Yeah, it's true. That's her nickname for me. Her nickname for me is Newt Newt. That's how we got the Pingu conversation earlier, Nether. My brother and I were just like, Newt, when you asked for snow, we didn't think you were gonna ask for the end of the world. Because it was a crazy snowstorm.
You gotta be specific with your wishes.
Yeah.
I give all those who can hear my voice the blessing. May your snacks be forever tasty.
Actually, that might have been the year she turned 15, because it was 2012, and it was right around the time the Mayan calendar was supposed to end. And so it would have made sense. Would have been really funny if that's how the world ended, was because my sister wished for snow. Who knew a hormonal teenage girl was about to bring the end of the world?
Right.
Looking back on history's literature, no.
What?
I don't know. I don't read.
Wow.
All right, are we good?
I'm sorry.
So.
I've been awake for about 20
Hey guys, what did we do last time?
That's a good question. It's been a minute.
Okay, we fought. I'm just gonna say it. We fought zombies.
We
the
fought
mummies?
Lego zombies.
No, they're mummies.
Mummies are not
Sorry,
zombies.
Lego mummies.
What? Literally, what is? Please explain the difference.
Zombies is a catch-all term for all sorts of things, including getting somebody paralyzing long enough for a full funerary rite and then reviving them with certain herbs and medicines. And a mummy is a specific type of dressing of the dead in Egyptian-related faith.
Also, zombies want to eat your brains, and mummies do not.
They don't want to eat your eyes.
Zombies don't necessarily want to eat your brains.
They mostly just want your meats.
Oh,
And again, this is all dependent on the type of zombie.
there's a lot of them.
We fought corpses. We fought culturally appropriate corpses.
I thought you were going to say appropriated, and I was going to be like, I don't think they're appropriated.
Nah, we were just doing Scions of a 10 and all sorts of a 10 shit. It was appropriate. He's right.
We gave them some attention.
But yeah.
Sure
And then
did.
You guys
Talked
took
to,
Yeah, go for it.
we talked to, what's her name? I forget. It's been a bit, and my goldfish brain is going burr.
Yeah, I took some really good notes, and then
I forgot the name
the
of the person
browser
we
just
fought.
decided I'm not allowed to keep them, so you're on your own here.
You know the thing.
Let me open up the thing because you think I'd have this in my notes, but I don't.
How dare you not have it in your notes?
Yeah? A light
Uh,
extinguish.
Alma bit the dust that was inside of several mummies.
Can't imagine that tasted good.
It was not. I'll have to give her a lot of treats to make that better.
And maybe
Jennifer.
brush your teeth.
Her name
Yep.
was Jennifer. Scroll back
Okay.
up in the chat.
Her name
Thank
was
you.
Jennifer. Jennifer Walker, Scion of a 10.
MVP already is Keystrith. You
Oh,
go.
damn me.
Yeah.
Oh, right. We made an agreement to put this. I'm gonna say woman. You can correct me later if it's not right. Into
Storage?
supernatural witness protection.
Yes.
No, you
Because
didn't
of-
make the deal
No, we-
because
Oh, we didn't make the deal.
no,
No.
that is something on the table. It is something to be concerned. But
She's currently in holding with the police, I think.
Correct.
Question.
Because we
Right.
learned that her, because she's the scion of Atem, and he wants
Your dad gonna
her
be
to-
upset.
yeah, he wants her to kill other scions of different sun gods in his name, if I'm remembering correctly. Does that sound right?
not specifically in his name, but generally speaking, like to get into the details of it, Aten wants to be the only god. He's just
so
starting
he's just-
with the only sun god.
Wouldn't Apollo also be a sun god?
I was about
Yeah.
to say somebody needs to warn Helios and Apollo.
Apollo,
are they the
Helios,
same guy?
debatably Balder,
Amaterasu.
Right.
Amaterasu.
Man, there are a lot of sun gods.
It's as
Turns
if
out the sun.
Yeah.
Turns
Yeah.
out
It's
people
as if
like
the
the
sun-
sun.
it's like an important thing in our lives.
It's as if the sun. It's as if the sun belongs to all people.
It's as if the world
What a
revolves
wild-
around the sun.
Oh my god.
Wild concept.
Yeah, I
I
know.
can't believe I'm just learning this today.
The sun never sets
Oh.
on the human empire.
Sunflare says not to hurt Apollo because Apollo is a kitty.
Aw.
No, not the kitty. We love the kitties here.
I mean,
Except
don't
all we
start
have are
none, there won't be none.
what? Except all we have in this campaign are good boys and girls, doggos.
There was a moment in regards to it as something that a little brief aside in regards to things that I believe her name was Elena did ask for whomever is willing in noticing Jody's I'm totally not here because I haven't met your eyes yet.
Jody being like, a cat.
But whoever is willing
Yeah.
to go give a statement of the events that happened
I think
at the
Casimir
earliest
would,
convenience.
I think Casimir
And-
would offer that.
But as she is kind of going forward with Jennifer putting her in custody and taking her down to the station, you guys were left at the Midnight Nook.
I
Mhm.
I believe
I
Andre
have
was going to go with them.
Okay.
think
I
I'm
have-
breaking- Oh, go ahead.
sorry, I just had a big question. Do we tell everyone else we talk to that their friend or the person they're all associated with is being charged with the murder of their friend?
Honestly, that sounds like a good idea to discuss. Yes.
Should we tell them the whole situation?
Well, yeah. See, that's what I was about to say. Because some of this seems like personal business. There is also the fact that we promised one of them
suggestion?
that they get to do physical violence to the person.
I said they would get to do physical violence to zombies if they were zombies, and they were no zombies.
Okay, fair.
There is a distinct difference between zombies and mummies, yes. I have a suggestion to share the information with them globally, as in make sure that we hit the important things, and if they do ask for details, we can offer them, but it is up to them to want to know.
I would go with that.
Yeah, because there's. Wow, is there only 4 people we need to tell? One of them, I don't even think we've met yet. We've
That
just
is
heard
correct.
of.
Well, we probably shouldn't with that one if we haven't had him. That'd be kind of weird to just show up
was
out of the blue and say,
Lysandra?
by the way, your friend is
I said yeah.
killed by
Cynthia.
one of your other friends.
I mean, regardless of how awkward it is, they do have a right to know.
And to be fair, again, you know that the
Also, like the
individual,
cops will do that.
yeah, the
Yeah, see, that's why I
individual,
asked.
the individual that put out the hiring aspect for Carden, Yosef, it was in a triad with Lysithia and the Luminary. So
Oh, that's right. Man, I wish I got to keep my notes.
gotta hit the save button. But yeah, we'll get to that later. Okay. So Andre is going with Jennifer and Elena. Is everyone splitting off to go tell the people that they know, or is everyone going as a group?
I would suggest I think Casimir would say that he could do it on his way to or from the station.
Okay.
Well, if you're doing it on the way back from the station, then it would be so is are Carden and Vega going with Kaz, or are people splitting off in regards to things? Because Jody is probably not going to interact with cops.
No.
No, I thought Casimir would also like be the one giving the statement to the police.
It wasn't a person; it was everyone.
Oh,
When if they have a moment type of thing, like whomever
Yes.
is here that would like to, like Elena was very careful in phrasing to exclude Jody to get to get that.
I'm a minor anyway. They'd need my parents around if they want to get a statement from me.
Oh, true.
yeah, there is that.
Clever. You need my parents.
Yeah. I don't know, tell them shit. So, yeah, I'll go tell sports guy.
Yeah, you like
Fergus,
sports
okay.
guy.
We got along so well.
Yeah, through violence.
Yeah.
Because he rolled like shit.
Also that.
I ruled to not be friends. Rolls nat 1. Well, I guess we're friends now.
Whoops.
This is not the
Okay.
first character I've made that has accidentally become best friends with everyone they meet.
But okay, so we're going to just generally split off, go inform people. While everyone is out, because I wanted to do something silly and fun for
I
me.
like silly and fun. I am worried
John
about the
Sucker.
for you part.
Ghosts.
Mhm.
I'm sorry.
Wait, what? Oh no, I'm scared.
As you guys are going forward, there is a breaking news story, whether or not that you guys catch it in varying forms, either in waiting rooms or otherwise, that just
Oh no! I think I know what this
generally
is.
goes along the lines of just a few moments ago at Jardin Boutique, there was some kind of attack that left many scarred and fleeing for their lives. Luckily, no one was injured. Eyewitness accounts lists a group of individuals fighting some kind of giant statue-like creature. In the confrontation, there seems to be a burst pipe on top of the heat damage and some kind of explosion. Images of Casimir, Jody, and Andre would flash across the screen.
Did they pick my
These
best
three were
side?
seen leaving as emergency services arrive.
Do we all see this?
For those of you, because I don't know where people are at varying forms, before long, especially if you're more social media savvy or like you see things, you will see it within like the hour after this goes live.
Okay, well, as soon as Trinity sees it, they're just like, I'm in so much trouble.
Oh damn.
Oh no.
Card's gonna look at.
Yeah.
Card's gonna
I
look at the
believe I
screen.
said my character's mother is a reporter.
Oh,
Oh,
no!
no!
I'm gonna just say that Vega does have a whatever this world's equivalent of a Twitter account is, or it's not
Probably
X.
Twitter.
I'm just
It's still Twitter in
it's-
this universe.
Yeah.
In this universe, still Twitter, and she's gonna see that and be like, my boy's famous.
I'm your
God,
boy.
I don't remember the Twitter analogy. I know the Instagram analogy is Nymphstagram, but I don't remember what the other one is. Fuck!
Nymphstagram sounds so suggestive.
What's
it is.
what's a bird in mythology? Thunderbird? No, wait, I can do better.
Twitter Danan.
That.
There we go. Found her. She is a freelance journalist. I'm gonna copy this and put this in my notes. Give me a second.
Oh. They can't question me. I'm a minor. News story goes out. Oh wait, I'm a minor.
Oh no.
I'm so great.
I'm
This is
not
fine.
afraid of no cops. Oh shit, my mom will find out.
I think there's the aspect of just as we're casually walking, Jody checks the phone, sees the images, and then just starts getting the buzzing notifications from Annabelle and Michael. It's like, oh.
Arden laughs
I
an
just-
orphan. Cardin in the inside cries an orphan.
Jody
wasn't
is
seen.
like, Jody's that meme that's like, no fear, mother. One fear.
I deliberately don't open the messages so they don't show as read.
Yeah, I know the tactic.
Yep.
I don't know
It's
what
like-
you have Sun Wukong saved as in your phone.
I will deal with that later. I will deal with that later.
I don't know what you have Sun Wukong as your phone, but the
Other
little
dad.
message other dad, but the little message preview says "Great going, thumbs up."
I hope that great
Fucking
going
would.
is like he is actually proud and it's not like a sarcastic.
It's Sun Wukong.
Yeah.
It's Sun Wukong, so it is
he loves
actually
it when you
proud.
stir up shit.
Yes. That's like his whole that's in his entire being.
Yep.
So I want you to know that I spent a week looking for proper breaking news fucking sounds. So. But yeah,
I'm
It's appreciated.
I don't know why you were
I'm
apologizing.
surprised
I didn't
that-
hear anything.
I'm surprised Sun Wukong's name in Jody's phone isn't Cooler Dad.
but yeah.
I might just
Um,
put him as dad actually, because Jody does to see Michael as their real dad for
Very
reasons.
fair.
Oh,
But
your dad.
But yeah, so as you guys settle in, you go over, you find Fergus, you find Miyuki, you find Yosef, and begin telling them the events of the situation. We'll break over towards Andre real quick. I would say that Andre is probably the one that catches it live because he's at the station.
Andre has
Oh
already
boy.
told a great lie. He just happened to witness. He was saving someone from said gas explosion, and now he's at the police station to give his report on what he saw happen.
Weren't you one of the people?
I think
they-
like the other aspect about it too is just to kind of like it's more what Andre says when he gets like a look from somebody, but they also watch you walk in with a supernatural crimes division individual and just go, not my circus.
Okay.
But
Well,
what's up
Andre
with all
will probably
these
just be
monkeys?
pleasant and smiley to them all.
I have a very important question.
Mhm.
What does the picture show me doing?
Oh god, I think you were trying to hide. I think it's literally trying to hide.
Because I believe the shot they would have got is me chasing at full speed the person who caused all of this.
No,
No.
it
It was
was
when we were leaving, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was when it was after you got her back.
Okay.
That's when emergency services arrived, and it was
So
like
the shot,
we should probably go.
yeah, the shot of Andre is him carrying a young woman and hiding her from the cameras.
I love
Work with
anonymity.
I love that Vega was like, I'm just gonna walk casually, and nobody suspected a thing.
I do have a
You guys,
question in that
Mhm.
regard.
sure?
I have complete privacy.
You were not using complete privacy.
Um,
Oh, is that a toggle ability?
is that? I didn't know it was a toggleable ability. But it's only two attempts to tell me.
Yeah, they weren't
Oh.
trying to follow. Like the reporters and emergency services were not
They
trying
just
to
caught
follow
me
you.
there. But
They
if they were,
caught
It was
you.
as you guys were leaving.
yeah,
Yeah,
if they
it
had
was purely
tried
by
to follow me,
coincidence.
they would have a higher difficulty there.
Mhm.
Okay, then I'm familiar with how this works and how you rule. Thank you.
Let me just double check that real quick. Traits.
It protects only against covert
powers.
attempts to invade my privacy, offers no protection against airport security, going through my luggage, or rivals breaking into my apartment.
Yeah, so this was the way
This
that
is
complete
unrelated.
privacy. Yeah, that it is a different type of situation because they weren't trying to get you or anything like that. It was just these people are leaving, gonna take note of that, moving on in regards to it.
Understood.
But yeah, so they start processing Jennifer, and Alana will start taking your statement in regards to it with some of the stuff that happens, just kind of like, this is the beginning of the situation, what did you find out, what generally happened at that particular thing.
Andre will be
Okay.
forthright and honest with her.
Excellent. Afterwards, she kind of gives that, okay, that's done, I have about more paperwork to do type of sigh, and thank you for your help, I genuinely mean that.
You are welcome. Feel free to call on me for aid again if you need it. Do you have my contact details yet?
I don't think I have yours. I know I gave Casimir mine, and she'll exchange information with you.
What was her name?
Her name is Alana.
Alana? We said
So.
Elena?
Elena, yeah, Elena Johnson is her name.
Johnson.
All right. The only actual instance of conflict, as everyone else is brought up to speed, comes from Fergus, who is just like, I thought you said that you were going to call me to help beat the shit out of things. But that's shortly lived, and
Yeah, and by the time I got my phone out, it was already dealt with.
Also, they were not zombies.
Yeah, no,
I am
I
not
was like,
there.
If you read the fine print in my words,
nah, I'm not gonna use that excuse. And instead, Joe's just gonna be like, yeah, it went really fast. You saw the thing on TV, I guess, because apparently my parents have.
Just write him an IOU.
You will be summoned to the next epic fight.
I'll just owe you a sparring match.
all right.
That would work too.
But yeah. So, but that is the only aspect of conflict. Mayuki takes it well. Yosef seems understanding. Yosef does say that he will let Lysithia know what happened.
Do we tell
So-
them, by the way, guys, about the whole, the whole reasoning behind why Jennifer had to do it? So that way they understand it was like a forced situation.
Yeah,
You have
I
to do
was.
it,
I
Grim.
would have
Okay.
said that.
When you say that to some of the individuals, there is kind of a moment where they pause and think in their own different ways. But they acknowledge it and thank you for the information.
Vega's just gonna be like, oh sorry, I had a hiccup. If you do need anybody to talk to, here, let me give you my contact information. That way you can at least get a hold of us, because we're usually, together. And if anybody else wants, like, she does that with all of them. Like, she knows that, like, I know you guys have, like, other in our groups, but in case you can't get a hold of one of us, like, at least one of us will answer. But if you need someone to talk to or need us help with anything, I don't think we're gonna just drop this at this point. I think we're a little too invested now.
And they, whomever it was that you end up running in with, nods and exchanges information. Okay.
Can you imagine if one of us did have a sun god as our or goddess as our scion?
I was just thinking that.
I hadn't gone with Atlas. I was going to go with Ra.
Oh, you dodged a bullet there, buddy!
Oh man! Oh, the story would have changed.
See, I'm here thinking, well, one of my purviews is stars.
Yeah, but sun is a different purview.
I know,
Yeah.
I know. There's only one sun.
You would simply get the stink eye.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You're
Ken
fine,
looks
but
at-
you're on thin fucking ice.
I was just about to say
Is
that.
it like you're next?
Isn't that one of my purviews too? Can't remember.
Possibly, or is it midnight?
Let me go to my page.
Is there
I'm a
difference?
dragon.
Wagon. Yes, sun is a good purview.
Mhm.
Says Sunbury.
It really is.
No, I don't.
It
I have
really
the
is.
moon.
The moon.
Oh no, when
In-
you said it like that, I just Ghost, you know what I just thought of? The moon!
Of course.
With Robotnik.
I'm going to blow up the moon, you idiot!
Alright.
It's the first thing I thought of. I apologize.
No, it's okay.
You have shared information with the individual that's related to it, and you have been made aware of at this point, if no other point, that some of y'all's faces are going across the news. Who is monitoring social media?
Vega definitely would be after that. She's like
I'll
scrolling
check it
through
out.
feeds with like a snarky little grin on her face. She's like, look at these new celebrities.
Yeah, Jody's expression is more,
I just imagine, like, since he saw the story, Cardin's just noticing the text he's been getting from Rantine of just like, did you wreck the park? And Cardin just responds, correction, the police paid me to wreck the park.
No, Garden, I don't think they did. I think that's what they call collateral damage at the best of times.
It's not my problem, I don't pay taxes.
I think Cass would.
Oh god, they're gonna get you for tax fraud.
Oh my god.
Correction, they'll try to get me for tax fraud.
Amazing.
It explains a lot about dragoniness. Don't even
Yeah.
pay your taxes.
How else they get those big piles of gold?
Listen, when they want my money, they can earn it.
What were you going to say, Kaz?
Oh, I think Cass would hear about the whole situation from the friends.
As in us friends, or
No, the
friends.
Friends of the Midnight Star.
Yep.
Sorry,
Yeah.
there is a difference when I say, but my friends and the
The
friends.
friends.
The Friends of the Midnight Star is a cult, technically a cult.
I will say-
A
Zodia.
community.
I will say Vega would probably also send a screenshot of the article from like feed and be like, and just say like, look whose cute face is on the is going viral with like a little winky face.
Is that in the group chat or just a solo chat to Casimir?
It's just a solo chat to Kaz.
Okay.
Do I just click the button?
Yeah, sure. Your
Okay.
attention.
Always invoking that condition, Vegan.
Yeah.
Okay. But
Can't
So,
help it. She's effective.
Jody and Vega, as you guys are keeping forward or keeping track of the social media aspects to it, there's a lot of questions. There's some eyewitness accounts. Like, there's some people who are like kids and say like Jody circled or something like that. It was like, I was totally there. It was awesome, and like describing things that didn't happen.
With no, you weren't.
And then there's one of them, just like the obstinate one that always just tries to be cool. It's like, what do you mean you weren't there? And then the 2 seconds after they respond with that, there's a screenshot of your picture in the article.
Yeah.
Fine.
God, I love
But
that.
there are a few individuals that are following the story. I don't know how deep Jody might go in regards to it, but if Vega's following a lot of the related tags or following what's trending, there is a odd amount of them, more so than would be expected, that would just be like, that are kind of attacking the aspect of, look at all the damage that these people did in their effort to quote-unquote help, or things along those lines, trying to spin it against what happened.
Vega's, she's not gonna like make any comments on these posts because she doesn't want to spur them on. She knows not to feed the trolls, but she is definitely bookmarking these tweets or posts so that way she can share them, because she has a good inkling on who is trying to spin this narrative.
Okay. We'll make a note. Or you can make a note.
Yeah.
Make that note.
Vega will remember this.
I need to make a note. Oh, there's my notes channel.
Vega sees another picture from it, and she's like, "Ooh, that's his butt." Also bookmarks that.
Wow.
I mean,
They got on that fast.
yeah, that's true.
No, it's just an angle that like shows off his behind.
Hmm.
And she's like, "I'm gonna just casually bookmark that."
I mean, I do have striking looks now, so there is that.
You got more pretty.
I got more pretty.
Cool.
But-
Casimir
So-
took the ability that makes them objectively attractive.
Yeah.
I can point at a thing. Look, I'm attractive.
My character sheet says.
Alright. But yeah, so what would you guys like to do now that you guys have this information and have put forth the space?
I think.
Where would you guys like to go? Or would you guys like to meet up, or would you like to do things in particular?
I think.
Vega. Oh,
Go ahead. No,
go ahead.
ladies first.
Thank you. Vega will shoot out a message to the group and say, "Hey, I'm getting a little bit of interesting information about our newest quote unquote celebrities of the group, and slash the situation. No rush on meeting up, but when we do, I just would like to share some stuff I've seen and share my thoughts on it. But otherwise, let's focus on tasks at hand if we're doing anything important related to the situation."
In response to the new celebrities comments, Casimir will respond with the Jean-Luc Picard facepalm meet. And I think he'll also say, like, I do not believe I will be doing anything different, but I will be warning the friends in advance that I may pop in without much warning if things ever happen to go south.
Vega's just going to respond with, make sure you charge them for autographs.
I will not.
At least she's saying it as a joke, though.
I know. Casimir is not. It's like
Just
oh.
blurting into the middle of this conversation is Jody with shit. Did I hand in my homework?
Maybe you can use this as an excuse to get out of it, and she just gives another winky face.
But Cass said it.
No, that's still a thing.
Vega just goes, well, I tried.
Bring it up next time, whenever.
No worries.
Has to be the kind of teacher to be like, your dog ate your homework. Next time, fight harder. No
My
extra
monkeys
credit.
ate my homework.
Look, I can believe that.
No, I didn't tell them to.
I do not believe that.
Forgetting about the lads.
Can't believe you'd pin it on the lads.
Pin it on the
SMA.
lads,
They
they
My
did.
head.
wouldn't even want to eat it. It doesn't taste good.
That's why I don't believe that they wouldn't that they would do it themselves.
Yeah.
The lads wouldn't eat it now.
They might, like, turn it into origami or something. I could see that.
They might steal it and take it to the island of peaches and trees, and where I can't get it. Yeah,
I mean, yet is the operative word there.
Once I get permission to go there.
Hmm.
And then you'll be like, oh my gosh, here's my homework from last semester.
Well, to be fair, the Island of Peaches and Trees is a tourist attraction. It's just a tourist attraction that you don't bring any valuables to.
Yeah, and also it's far away.
Yeah.
Literally, don't bring what you don't want to lose.
Wait, is
Yeah,
it like,
the
is it like
monkeys will
Nara?
take it.
Is it like Nara where you bow for the deer and then you have to give them cookies because otherwise they're
No,
going to
the
headbutt
monkeys
you?
will just take it.
Yeah, no, it's
you'll
not
sit there, you'll
negotiation.
walk in, you'll be like, oh wow, this place is beautiful, and before the word beautiful even begins to cross your lips, the monkeys have pickpocketed you and stolen your phone and wallet.
Yeah. That's what they do.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
All you find is a little note pinned to your chest that just says, "Don't bother filing a complaint. You're not getting it back."
Not even. There's nothing in regards to that. It's
Like, you can file a complaint with Heaven and it won't get anywhere.
you file a complaint with Heaven, the worst thing that's going to happen is Sun Wukong's going to get a vacation.
Yeah.
Because he's not involved in the conflicts between Heaven and the Island of Peaches and Trees.
Yeah.
But anyhow,
Yeah.
yeah. So a lot of that stuff is sent. The homework thing is mentioned. Okay. I will say for those of you that are getting text messages that are not related to parents being exceptionally emotional, they are cults being exceptionally emotional.
Oh,
And
no.
those of you that have Liv's number, Liv is just asking, are you guys okay?
There will be a quick response from my side. Yes, being caught on camera is a little bit of a surprise. But we are all safe and sound for now, at the very least. And we have taken precautions.
I'm fine. I didn't get caught.
I just respond with the Monty Python Black Knight meme. I'm not dead yet.
Not
Just a
dead
flesh
yet.
wound.
It's just a flesh wound. It's a good meme.
Mhm.
Classic.
Nah.
Classic meme.
Right side of life is stuck in my head. Anywho, so what are you guys up to?
I'm trying to find excuses to not go home.
You could go
Bragging.
if Jody tells Vega that Vega can be like girls' night.
She just goes, not a girl, but okay.
Oh, that's fair. Creature night, and she like motions to Donovan with jazz hands.
Look, if it's a creature night, you gotta invite Alma.
And all of the lads.
You don't have to invite me, but you have to invite
know-
Alma.
Night
You
of
know
the
what?
Creeping Cryptids.
You know what? I would absolutely invite the lads. I have a blender.
Yes.
I mean, you
We
can
can
invite
make-
the lads. The lads are gonna be there, even if you don't. So,
Yeah.
I was
We
about to
can-
say, yeah, you
It's-
can invite
it is
the
really
lads.
polite.
Do you think the lads would prefer milkshakes or smoothies more?
I'll ask. Which they prefer.
as soon as like Jody goes, I'll ask. There's a little tug on Vega's pant leg.
She looks down.
Smoothies, and then just
And is this a monkey? What is this monkey's preferred gender identity? Don't just say
But
monkey.
Jody
not
is
the word preferred.
Jody is.
Oh, sorry.
What
What is their gender identity?
There you
they
go.
gender and have the same pronouns as me, so they're them.
Oh, so all the monkeys are they them?
Oh, the
Not all
monkeys!
the
No, the
monkeys.
monkeys are fucking whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that specific monkey that I just tugged on her pant leg.
Pick the
that
first
specific
pronoun that
monkeys.
comes to mind, and it'll probably be one of those.
Oh,
Okay.
because Jody would have been like, "My man," and like held out a hand for like a low five.
Yeah.
Jody's pronouns are they, them. Okay, but what about the monkeys? Oh, the monkeys!
Also, Vega would absolutely invite Alma over. But if everybody does meet back up at the Midnight Nook for a bit, so that way she can share info, since she mentioned that if people would like to do that, she would like to share the little bit of social media digging that she did.
War
Wow.
Council, I'll bring snacks.
You better. The lads are gonna need a lot of snacks.
Oh, I
Guns-
forgot. I'm feeding like 50 things.
Vega also says in the group chat, guns don't count as snacks.
You
They
eat-
do for him.
You eat a gun one time.
Yeah, I was about to say, card in the middle of the street. You eat a gun one time, and they never let you forget it.
Come on, that's funny.
It's
You can't
hilarious.
tell me
That's why
that's-
I'm doing a lot. Yeah, no, that's great.
No, I'm saying like Vegas isn't in character. It's funny. It's funny.
Oh, I thought we were all separated at this point.
Oh no, she said it in the group chat.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, so she wouldn't hear him say that.
Yeah,
Oh my god, he
that's
says
why I
it
said
out
Card-
loud.
Yeah, that's why I say Card says that. Like he's
people.
just like walking down the street. You eat a gun one time, and they never let you forget it. It's like an
Story
It's like an
Storyteller
NPC
just-
comment in like a Yakuza game.
Yeah.
does storyteller, does some random like person walking by hear him say that?
I
Sure.
guarantee that's not the weirdest thing that can happen in this world.
It is concerning.
Is it more concerning than the explosion at a park with a burst pipe?
Different intensities of concerning. Like, burst pipe is instant, sudden.
Also, the term
Eating
"eat a
a
gun" has
gun.
implications.
Yeah, that's the like.
That's fair.
Oh no.
For all they
By
know,
the
I
way,
was doing a
imagine-
mukbang.
Imagine Cardin eats a gun, later on he
Bang.
burps, and suddenly it's just choo 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 choo. Oh, there's where the bullets went.
I have a goal. Nietzsche has given me a goal.
Become
Ghost,
gun.
why did you pronounce it as muck bang? That's that is decidedly the funnier pronunciation there.
What?
So are we
Is
waiting
that-
at the midnight nook?
Is that
Yeah.
no? Hold
Yeah.
on, hold on. I'm being called out. Is that not how you're supposed to say it?
It's
Say what?
mukbang.
Say which-
Bung.
I've
not
always-
bang.
It's mukbang, yeah.
Not in this case. It's a mukbang. I'm eating a gun.
That's fine.
You know what? I'm gonna accept that one. That's a good excuse.
Today we're eating a nice M14.
God damn. Anyway, we're at the Midnight Nook.
Yeah. Honestly, I'd have gone for a 911. That's a good vintage.
That sounds awful. I don't know what a
That's-
911
Sorry,
is.
1911. I
A
apologize.
9/11 is a tragedy that happened in America.
I am so
a Colt
sorry, I
1911 is a hand pistol.
I fucked up.
I know
Mute
exactly.
while I laugh.
I had to stop myself from correcting Ryan. Oh my god, I really am an American. I
moved.
knew immediately what Nether meant.
Yeah,
I'm
I am
so
so sorry.
sad that I did.
Oh no.
Time to cancel Nether on Twitter.com.
.tv. I don't know why that's the thing that I need to correct.
I'm waiting to see if somebody clips that for your.
Oh no.
I literally had to just mute so I could wipe my eyes dry.
9/11.
And,
Oh, I'm still healing from my pneumonia.
The difference that extra
On
digit
behalf-
makes in that statement.
I would like to address the people of New York and the people of the United States specific in general.
That was for the Big Apple. That was for Manhattan.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Okay.
Everybody
Sorry,
ready?
I can't
Inhale. Exhale. All right. Are we good?
All right, we're on track. No more 9/11.
Or
Stop.
1911.
Stop.
We good?
All right, we're
So
at
we're
the
at
Midnight
the
Nook.
Midnight Nook.
Yes.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Is everybody here at the Midnight Nook?
I am working
Yes.
on a new batch of dog
Yes.
treats.
I remember
Good.
to give Cass one of the homeworks back this time. A hand back to Sherlock Holmes, but it's like, yeah, it's good.
What do you like about
Cool.
it?
Like the protagonist explain how he figured things out.
Uh-oh.
Very well.
Look, I'm bad at explaining what I like about things, okay?
That's okay. I am glad you show at least some indication of having read it. That is important.
Hey, it's a start.
Yeah.
I can give you
Also,
some.
I don't want to sit here and give like a full book review of the collected works of Sherlock Holmes for like 2 hours.
I can give you some Agatha Christie if you would like to have more mystery books.
I'll finish the other one first, or I'll forget about it.
You will.
Wouldn't it be really fun if you just had to read Journey to the West, or had them read Journey to the West next?
What version?
Yeah,
That's a
I
great
could give
point.
them Dragon Ball.
I've seen all of Dragon Ball.
That's fair.
No, it would just be
Has
funny because
Jody?
you know it's Sung Wukong.
That was it, me and characters, Jody.
Okay, then
Their first thing when they saw Sun Wukong was, oh, you're Goku.
yes, fair.
Oh my god.
I would love to hear his reaction to that statement.
His reaction was, well, Goku's me, but sure.
Yeah.
All right.
So when everybody's there, Vega starts pulling up. Fortunately, she doesn't have like a bigger screen. Well, she has a laptop at least, so she can start pulling up different tabs that has the bookmarked tweets. And she waves to pull everybody closer to her. We're gonna have to scooch around, get in a little closer, please. So I'm a bit of a connoisseur of social media. It's how I help build my clients to come over to see my work. And of course, I had to read up once I saw the hit news hitting my feed. But I was noticing as I was continuing to look at everybody's reactions and responses that there were some interesting replies popping up here and there, some very strong feelings. And she would start showing different bookmark tweets that showed people implying that they were just causing destruction more than helping. A lot of the negative thing like reactions. Now, some of these could be just disgruntled people. However, I feel like this seems a little too uniform and orchestrated to be just that. And I would like to ask Mr. Storyteller if by any chance was I able to look to see if any of these accounts were following each other or anything that were voicing these disgruntled opinions, or if they had actual feeds or if they were sock puppet accounts.
3 things. First
Yeah.
things, no, you were not able to do that because you hadn't told me that was something that you wanted to do. Because we got
Yeah, I
distracted
just
by a
thought
lot of
about
things
it.
inside that.
Yeah.
Secondly, as you about like halfway through your explanation, as you're going through it, at about waist high, flat screen TV kind of comes in, and then it's kind of plugged in, and then there's like an HDMI cable that's kind of put in there, as just a monkey just kind of gives you a little thumbs up, because when it's coming to getting. There we go. Sorry about that. I'm working on things with my hands, and I hit my push to mute button.
I see.
But especially as you're just kind of like, well, we might have to gather round real quick, and then like one of the lads just saw the size of Andre, was like, yeah, no. I'll go ahead and get something for
As I
this.
see the
Okay,
lad,
Andre can just lean over everyone ominously.
as I see the
They,
lad bringing this in,
Yeah, but all the lads want to watch too.
Yeah, no, they would
be
I
able
will
to-
tell them to put that back when we're done.
Vega is gonna give that lad a little like double thumbs up and turn to Jody. I like your lads. I need to start like keeping treats for them. Like
You
on
should,
hand.
now that you've mentioned
They
it.
will bankrupt me if I do so.
Oh no, I'll just start like if you tell me like treats that they like, Jody, I'll just start keeping things on hand to like
Peaches.
give them.
Beaches.
I'll start.
Peaches.
Moving through.
I
the
feel like we've had this
country,
conversation about 3 or 4 times
Alida
now.
Lodi.
Anything peach flavored.
Oh, you know what you know what I think they would really like? Those peach gummy rings.
You're definitely gonna have to get them those now. Now you said it out loud.
An industrial barrel.
Do they have a reaction to Vega mentioning those? By the way.
You don't see any lads anymore.
Oh, did that other one just scamper off?
Sure.
There's someone.
Damn.
They're here. Make no mistake. We just can't see them.
Oh my god!
They did
I just imagined if Vega had a bottle of peach schnapps in her apartment, how that would go.
Don't get the lads drunk, for the love of gods.
But
They
anywho,
probably get themselves drunk. Anyway,
They do
um,
regularly.
Anyway, so now they got the TV, so that way everybody can see much better. So Vega will say, I haven't got a chance to look to see if they're all interconnected yet, which I can definitely do that tonight while Jody's staying over at my place for the night, which happy to do that for you, because I don't blame you for not wanting to deal with your parents. It's like the one fear thing, you know, especially because they're going to be like, what were you doing there? Why are you in danger? Kind of
Well,
thing.
also, my mom's a reporter, so...
Does not going home tonight make that better?
He makes a great point.
I could ask around the university in the communications and journalism department if we need anything.
That would be useful too.
It's not my department, but I am an academic, which is one of my legendary title words.
That would actually be very appreciative. But I can look to see if any of these accounts are connected, if there are any sock puppet accounts, or if they have any information. But I'm wondering if any of these accounts are linked to our little group that
This
does
side
not
compact?
like us. Yes, exactly. You are on the right track. And
Oh,
she
I almost
leans in and
guarantee it.
gives Kaz a head pat, like a good job head pat.
He goes red and quiet for the greater remainder of the conversation.
So we're just keeping that condition up? Okay.
All right. So, so as you guys are kind of sitting there taking a look at some of those accounts, do you want to handle anything now? And if you do, in regards to like technological related things, that'll be a role of its own to sit there and take a look in regards to it. Or if you'd like to, you can tell me how you would like to go and try to get more information in regards to what stuff might be happening.
What do you mean by what stuff might be happening?
So, a lot of this is fresh, so there isn't a lot of stuff crying out there. Some of the information previously on the Deicide Compact that you have is they do kind of like a town crier related thing on occasion, where where someone will sit there and just kind of start making a lot of noise, seeing if there's any individuals that might be gathering to take a look at things or call for gathering aspects. All sorts of different things that you guys can sit there and take a look at, depending on what it is that you would like to do in regards to trying to find more information.
Okay. Would anybody like to go out and do a little reconnaissance, see if we can find any Deicide complex people?
On it.
I think
Okay.
I'll stick in the background and go meet up with some university contacts.
I think that is a good idea. Plus, I don't want any more people seeing that cute face.
There's people at the university.
Now you're doing this on purpose.
I swear, if I
There's
put a
people at
pot
the
of water on his
university.
head, it'd be boiling. Cut it out.
There's people at the university.
Yes, and they know of my face.
Yes, but I mean people that might. You know what?
I have Alma,
would say-
I have my staff, I have my shield. I will be fine.
If you do need anything, don't hesitate to contact us.
If someone does stay here, actually I will be heading out in 38 minutes.
Very
The
exact.
snacks will be done by then.
Oh, that would be why. I was like, that's a super exact number.
The timer's just ticking in his head.
So, I'll go from top to bottom then, as it looks like we're gonna split up to get a little bit more information. Jody, what are you gonna look for? What you gonna do?
Torn between going to the creature bar and having the lads do some counter astroturfing on the internet.
That would be very good if they're good at that.
They have
I
a
don't know if they're
lot
good at
of
that.
accounts.
I'm looking at your thing because I know they have scale on stuff. I just don't remember what scale they have.
They have mental scale.
Oh yeah, nope. That would apply here.
Let them become trolls on the internet.
They are the angry
They
monkeys
already
kind
are.
of angry mob.
They're not
They
trolls.
already
That's something different. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, no, listen, I've had to watch somebody fight actual internet trolls. Not the same thing.
All right. Yeah. No. The lads can start doing counterintelligence.
Cool.
All right.
They can be found on the
I'm gonna
bridges
fight
of the
fire with
internet highway.
monkeys.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll for me for that. That would be I'm gonna say manipulation, leadership, because your leadership is higher than the lads. So
Yeah.
To help keep their
And-
morale boosted.
that would be a scale 1 on that. So
Scale 1.
all right.
5 successes.
Well, 5 successes. So the aspect that works really well in this particular moment that the lads are really good at doing is coordinated, just shit stirring.
I love them so much.
If
Like,
you want an
it
extra,
gets-
if you want an extra boost, I could use my title.
That is up to you if you want to spend the legend for that.
God, I'd have to earn it back.
With the fate binding or a sacrifice. There's lots of people to fate bind to. You got rivals, you got all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, well, fuck it, let's go. Mischief
Let's
making
Go.
monkey.
Alright.
Let's go.
So like there's some stuff where like some of the monkeys are simply just poking holes in some of the arguments in regards to it. Like there are some who are using logic, which would be well, if those people weren't there, who knows what would have happened since that thing was going off on a rampage on its own. And then there's just some monkeys that are just quoting Metal Gear Rising memes with "That's a great source. That's a great point, Senator. How about you back it up with a source?"
The source that I made it the fuck up.
Yeah. Yeah. That is exactly what they would do.
Great
It's-
source, however, I cast testicular torsion.
What's your source? I made it up.
There's just so much stuff going on with it. Like, generally, just I don't know. Like there's some of it where as Jody's just kind of like Jody makes mention to one monkey, and at some point as Jody's kind of walking around, following up on it, there's literally like a LAN server room that like 24 monkeys are in at the moment, just on laptops, typing like.
Wait.
Do
are
they
there
all wear
infinite
glasses?
monkeys?
Do
Was
they
that?
all wear glasses and oh what?
What was that?
Another?
Oh, are there infinite monkeys on infinite typewriters?
I can only make use of 50 at once.
Okay,
So yes,
Do
But
they
there's.
all-
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, do they all wear glasses to help them focus better?
Nah. There's some of them that are
everyone
wearing
needs glasses.
glasses, and some of them that are kind of like in like collared shirts, and then there's others of them that are just kind of like sitting there, scratching their belly.
One of them in full cyberpunk gear with sunglasses going, I'm in.
I mean,
Yeah. There's like 2 or
one of
3
them's
of them
wearing-
lounging in a
It's
chair with a bag of
monkey.
Cheetos and some Mountain
Yeah.
Dew.
Yeah.
I want to say one of them's wearing a Pickle Rick shirt. That's one of the ones that's using memes.
All sorts of different things in regards
That's
to that.
different.
I just want to say, because I know that to help boost their morale, that Vega ran out to get them peach ring gummies.
But yeah,
also,
so
when
7
mentioning Metal Gear
successes.
Rising, my immediate thing was nanomachines, son.
Mhm.
And I was like, how does that work?
That's how the statue is moving, clearly.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, so they go forward, and that is what the monkeys are doing. Vega, what are you up to?
Other than boosting their morale by getting them peach rings and other peach snacks, like she might get them
Mhm.
peach tea and stuff like that, she's gonna chill back with the monkeys to try to see if she can dig up any connections between the accounts that are voicing dissidents, to see if they are linked at all, to see if it is a orchestrated information attack.
Okay. You're gonna hate this.
It's gonna be technology, isn't it?
It's going to be technology,
Yeah.
mental technology.
I advise you
That's
spend some of your
okay.
XP to get a little bit of technology.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna probably do. Mental technology. Oh, hold on a second. Then you tried to go away. So let's do intellect.
Yeah, go for it.
Let's see. I'm seeing if I have anything. Nope, I don't have anything that can help me in my specialties.
Nope.
I was just double checking. Alright, I might use some momentum if you guys don't mind, depending on how bad it is.
Oh no, you can go ahead with that.
Take all the.
Would you like to spend some momentum?
Yeah.
Yes.
How much
As much as you want.
5.
You want me to use 5?
Go for it.
Yeah, we need the experience.
Yeah, have as much as you want.
How do I roll for the momentum again?
You see the little white dice in the chat above the chat thing?
Yeah, do I just hit the number
Click
5
that, and then just do 5, because you're still at target number 8.
No!
That's 2 successes total.
With 2
Yeah.
successes, there are... It's not all of them that you're able to sit there and look through. It is a surprising number of them that are following each other, and at least of the ones that you pick, they do seem to have feeds.
Okay, so it looks like though that they are interconnected. The ones that are showing.
It does look like a surprising number of them do seem to be connected somehow. Not
Okay.
a majority, but like a statistical anomaly.
Okay, so it does at least confirm my suspicions about that.
There are at least some individuals that are taking advantage of, or some individuals, a group of individuals that are taking advantage of the situation. That much is confirmed on 2 successes.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Kaz, what are you up to?
I'm going to pay a visit to the Universiteit van Brussel.
Mm-hmm. I'll just go ahead and hit that button.
And despite knowing that my memories are in this regard fabricated, I find myself on unfamiliar ground because it's not my department. But I have my credentials and I head to the communication and journalism department. And I think I would ask around, like to know where the department head's office is.
Okay. So we have a little bit of I have a question here because you were flustered before coming here.
Yes. I am no longer flustered
Okay.
when I get there, so the tension goes up.
That's what I wanted to check.
I understand.
Go ahead and make. You're gonna have a bunch of options here. You can do persuasion. You can do culture. You can do academics, just to kind of get a more thoughtful thing rather than trying to find the way through a social means. How would you like to try to find your way to the department head?
I honestly think I would have done a little bit of research beforehand to at least know, where the department is and where to, where the office may be. So I think that should be a academics.
Okay. Mental academics.
Or cunning.
Do whichever one you think is fitting.
4 successes.
4 successes is easy enough. Finding a way through a university can be confusing, but you sit there and you kind of get the general gist of how the layout works.
I have my my best tweed pullover on. I have changed out of my barista outfit. And so, finding the office, I will knock politely, shave and a haircut.
There is a middle range voice, I guess would kind of be the best way to describe it. But they do say, come in.
What is the name on the door?
Figuring that out.
Then what I want to at least note is I look at the name on the door so I can address the person properly.
Oh, goodness. I like this one because it has so many fucking like little words to it. That's just the one that I'm gonna pick.
Okay.
Sil Vanderveld.
Still Vanderveld. Okay.
Yeah, I will type that out
yes,
for
please.
reference.
The last name means of the field. So I knock. They say, "Come in," and as I open the door, I look at them and I say, "Professor van der Velde, I hope it is a good time here for you."
As much as can be expected. How may I help you?
My name is Kazimir Soryanov. I am with the astronomy department.
Gotcha. Yes. So
It's a small. I've come here asking for a favor.
Okay.
Given your department, I am sure you are up to speed with local news. Me and some friends of mine have gotten into some hot water. We were affected by the happenings over at what's the word? What's the name here?
Of the park? That would
Jardin
be
Botanique.
Jardin Botanique. Yep.
Yeah. We were caught up in the happenings over at Jardin Botanique. And as such, the news reports have, as most likely aware, as they can do, they've taken a bit of a life of their own, putting us into the spotlight. Now, that by itself is not the problem. We have seen some instances of online, I would not say harassment, but definitely some ill will aimed towards us, and I was wondering how one would go about finding out if such a thing was steered or engineered by a certain party, or if it's just an organic.
There is a moment where, as you're kind of talking about getting attention and getting hot water, that Professor Van de Velde's eyes trail over Casimir, looking over their hair, kind of more seeming to file things away
Mhm.
with a bit of a smirk. And then when asking, trying to find if things were engineered, just kind of goes for a moment and thinks, do you want to know if the full situation was engineered by some kind of third party, including the events at the park, or are you more looking to see if the specific online presence is engineered?
Mostly the online presence. I
Ah,
I shall be forthcoming with you as academic colleagues.
mhm.
We were there on business, and the kerfuffle in the gardens was not intended by us. It happened. But I do not believe that what happened there was particularly engineered by another party.
When it comes to online presences and seeking verification through that, and they mentioned some aspects that Vega's already looking into
Mhm.
with checking to see if stuff is sock puppeting, if it's an organization, kind of like what type of ties that they have. And if you're not sure because of how well someone's tracks are, it's keeping an ear out for trends, I would say. Seeing who's the type of people that are going to capitalize on this, whether it be politicians with known ties, whether it is individuals of certain groups that might be looking for organization and neighborhood watch, what have you. Different things here and there. But that's what I would do if I were on the ground and taking a look for it. You The easiest way to sit there and do that would be following the technological paper trail, but you might need somebody with a lot of technological know-how if these people know what they're doing. And that's assuming, and kind of catches the Casimir's hair again, with a little bit of a smirk, that there's no outside magical influence or otherwise.
I see. As my innate magic power,
Mm-hmm.
I can tell at a glance if someone is a sorcerer, as long as they are not
Correct.
hiding that fact.
Mm-hmm.
Do I get that inkling here?
Nope.
Okay, good. I will smile at that comment and say, the hair is dyed.
Mm-hmm.
But I take your meat.
Casimir, if I may call you Casimir. You came to me to ask about investigative related purposes. When your last name is related to a lovely goddess, and you have physical characteristics that separate you at least a little bit from us. Just fine. My opinions aside, you did what you could. I don't doubt you. But Ian kind of gives a wink. It's like, there's. How do I say it? There's a certain expectation when things start rocking like they have been. Hot water, I have a feeling, is going to follow you for quite some time, unfortunately.
Do I get the feeling that he is, or they are, also, like, what's their presentation?
Very androgynous. Late middle age. Starting to gray at the hair. Kind of wearing glasses and very flat, not flattering clothing, but not unflattering clothing, if that makes sense. More, it's kind of like you get the idea of old habits. As an investigative journalist, this individual is doing their best to not stand out.
Right. I do not mean this to be rude.
Mm-hmm.
What's their accent?
I have no idea.
Okay. Because Van der Velde, very Dutch name.
Yep.
But my follow-up question would have been like, do I think that they're connected to the Bugovi?
I would say, with your Pantheon-specific purview, since this conversation's gone on for a little while, you're catching the idea that that Professor Van de Velde is very aware of Scions and what follows Scions. Because even though there haven't been many in the past century or so, it doesn't change the fact that before that they were practically celebrities, which would get a lot of journalistic focus.
Fair. That is very fair. So, do I get the feeling that, like, they know from my last name that I'm connected there?
It's a combination of your last name and the changes to your appearance.
Yes, that's fair.
And the fact that you were seen at an event that's kind of divine in nature.
Yeah, that is true. I'm just wondering if they can send the divine on me, like the loamy earth or the cracked leaves.
It's more old-fashioned, like picking out the things
Connecting
rather
the
than
dots.
it. Yes.
Okay.
And if you had a different name, you probably wouldn't have guessed that you were related to Zoria, but
Yeah. That's fair.
But yeah,
I appreciate your candor.
of course. And for what it's worth, I wish you and your band of friends luck in your endeavors.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much. When we go on tour, I'll give you a flyer.
I think I'll find out.
I have no doubt. And if you are ever interested in any light reading, do feel free to pop over at the Midnight Nook.
Absolutely, I'll take you up on that. Is there anything else I may help you with?
Not right now. I'll see what I can glean. Maybe head over to the IT department as well.
Okay. Casual reminder in regards to things. Someone else also has a follower with mental scale that keeps getting forgotten about. Garden.
Hello.
Hello.
Speaking of, that's a fantastic segue. Garden, what are you up to?
I'm stalking is not the word to use here. Reconning someone.
Who are you reconning?
Did we not establish that?
No.
Oh.
What is known is that there was a group of people who are trying to spin the situation against the band and by extension divinity.
come with me to the supernatural bar.
That's far better than my idea.
Yeah.
What? What's your idea?
My idea was going to be very unethically. Hey, Brandine,
Mm-hmm.
can you get me some IP addresses?
I don't see why that would be a bad idea.
unethical about that? Breaking into other people's proprietary systems? Maybe.
Listen, it's only a problem if I get caught, and as we've established, I'm really good at not doing that.
Yeah.
Okay. So, is that something that you'd like to do?
Depends, Jody. Do you think you're going to need help at the mythical bar?
I'm just going there to listen in on conversations and ascertain the vibe about what people think about what happened, so...
Okay. In that case, yes, I would like to proceed in breaking and entering, allegedly.
Okay.
Oh,
We got to get information first. Okay. So.
Well, we already have a starting point. We have
Mhm,
a
right,
list of tweets that that were posted somewhere.
Yeah. So what I need you to do is, unfortunately, you don't have one of those. We're going to have to be a little bit finicky with this. This is definitely going to be a mental roll.
Even if I'm asking Brandine to do it.
Yeah. So you can use cunning.
Okay.
It's
All right.
mental in regards to it. I want you to pick empathy for the skill, and I want you to add a dice modifier of 1 because Brandine's a 5-dot follower. And then I would like you to put scale 1 as well.
Okay, so cunning, empathy. Am I allowed to use my specialty of tracking for this?
Yeah, specialty can apply, sure.
Okay. And I don't put scale, right?
You do put scale because Brandine has scale.
Alright, scale 1. And then I add modifier, not enhancement.
Add a dice modifier of 1 to make up the difference between your empathy and Brandine's dots.
Gotcha. Okay. Wish me luck, y'all.
Good luck.
Hey!
Hey,
Oh,
let's
you didn't need
go.
that much.
So, with 6 successes,
Ooh.
where is Carden at the moment? Is Carden still hanging around, is Carden still hanging at the Midnight Nook for the moment?
No, there's
Well,
invisible monkeys that, well, in practicality, there could possibly be invisible monkeys anywhere. Sure, why not? He's still at the Midnight Nook.
Alright.
He's in the same room as the monkeys, and they're like, go, go, go!
Being peach snobs.
So Brandine goes, alright, so you want me to get some of these, some of those IP addresses? Is there anything else that you'd like in regards to it? Just locations, or...
Locations, profiles, known associations, possible acquaintances. We're trying to tie these people to a cult that want to get rid of divinity.
Oh, that's easy enough. Yeah, give me a little bit. Yeah. So how you been? And she kind of starts like having casual, calm chat with Carden as this is going on.
Real me is cringing at this thought, but I could absolutely see Brandine just having like a hardcore mechanical keyboard, so it's literally just like anytime it's Carden's turn to talk, it's just a series of loud clacking.
If Brandine has any sort of sense of audio etiquette, that'll be caught by a noise gate.
It also depends on how much that Carden is up with some of the things that he says, because if he's being a particular asshole, she might turn the noise gate down.
Also fair.
That is absolutely in character.
But yeah, so people got their notepads open.
Oh, hold on.
Yes. Oh.
Don't forget to hit the save button before.
Yeah, which is why I'm going to follow this up with, Please don't let me be the only one to take these notes, guys. Please.
Are you doing
Sure.
a description / notes thing? It never takes notes for me. They always vanish, even if I
You
save.
Thank
have
you.
to hit the
There's a-
save.
Yeah,
Don't-
so
yeah,
there's a
I
save
did-
icon near the top.
Even if I hit the save, it vanishes.
Ah.
Thank you.
Interesting. So here's what I will do for you guys then, real quick, before I get too far. Game.
I'm mentally taking notes. I'm also
Notes.
working on some art that I
Okay.
always get asked. Did you finish the art for Vega yet?
Yeah,
Did you?
because you're the only person without fucking art.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I'm coloring her right now. I'm coloring her.
Yay!
I could
I mean,
share my screen right now with you all in calls so you could see it while
I-
you're playing.
I am
No.
very
In all
glad
fairness,
we can get this. I can share some stuff to Gamesy because Gamesy really wants to see Vega.
But that being said, I have
Gamesy still in here?
created.
Probably.
Yeah.
I have created a notes channel for you guys, so you guys can
Oh,
use that
bless
to your
you.
heart's content.
thank you.
Mhm.
In all fairness, just going back
Yeah,
real quick, and then
here.
I'll drop it. You for about a week, you were told about Pit Crew, which is a totally free resource that allows you to make these characters.
Good.
Yeah, but I'm very picky, and I like to have them designed a specific way. You know this because
My
I
point
draw.
being, the criticism you're receiving is your own fault. All right, I'm ready to move on.
I'm very picky.
Loading
I'm an
up
artist.
Soundgate.
Alright,
Going down.
Tearing down for what?
there are a majority of these are local.
Exactly.
There are some of them that go further out into the world. Some of this is actually going to sound pretty familiar to you, Ghost, if you're paying attention during our other game.
Okay.
But a good majority of these are local. In regards to known associates, there are some that are... What's the word I'm looking for? There are some that are in a couple of loose groups. Like these people go to the gym together, or these people go, or work together.
Some of them go to my school.
There are... Some of them don't go to your school. Some of them are parents of people that go to your school.
Oh, okay.
Some of them are teachers.
They have concerns.
They're
Hmm.
Karens.
Oh no.
There's...
Think of the children.
I would say that it's probably a very small amount of the population in total. One of the addresses, as you kind of plug it in that Brandine gives you, is in the same general location that Casimir sensed when doing magic to track... what's her face? I can't even remember her fucking name. Grace. I think her name was Grace Shaw. That's it.
Oh.
Outside of that, it's just a couple spotted throughout the city, a few sparsed outside of the city, and then just kind of a global connection throughout the aspect there for people that would be properly awake at this particular moment in time.
Is there a Russian bot farm?
It's not a Russian bot farm. It is not a bot farm in regards to it. It is. It seems to be mobilized in a different way. There are some, not many, bots in regards to it that are kind of just floating some of the general quotes like "Wow, this is what it's like" or whatever type of thing in regards to it. Not anything major or important or like specific details, but it's more just to try to pad numbers. But especially as kind of Brandine's getting to the end of this with how the lads have been doing, it's becoming much harder to find what's there compared to what's just what's not being made by a monkey.
Poor Brandine.
Yeah, they're spoofing Brandy intentionally.
I mean, she still got a lot of information. Like with 6 successes, the difficulty was 4. With 6 successes, I can give you more information, like specific information, if I'm asked. But kind of like general questions, that's the general stuff that she finds.
I do
And
not
the important
apologize
notes
for the
about it.
monkeys.
Do not apologize for the monkeys. Never.
Oh, do not
apologize.
apologize.
You never
We
need to
love the
apologize
monkeys.
for the lads. Listen, we stand the lads here.
I have complicated
He's-
feelings about the monkeys. In my shop.
I love the lads as little shitsters. They're the
Yeah.
best.
Oh, don't worry, they'll get worse.
Oh.
But yeah, so
Oh, no.
that's Brandine for you. So you do have some addresses. You do know that a majority, like you confirm some of Vegas things, but it's actually closer to a majority of the people that are tied in some form to the Deicide Compact. Now, most of these ties are a lot like people who are in the middle of being recruiting, or people that might be tangentially associated with like work ranting. It doesn't seem as though that there's a big inner circle in regards to it that you have direct access to, with the exception of that address to the south.
Okay.
Okay. I'll let you guys process that for a moment. Andre, what are you up to?
I think. I was thinking of either 2 things: either doing some his own Twitter searching, or going back to the park and seeing if there's anyone there, like trying to put on a protest after the events. Sounds like a thing people would do.
This soon afterwards, I don't think so. I think in regards to something like that would happen is for a proper protest, they would need more time to organize, type of thing. Like, it's really easy when you're sitting there and you can just shoot a couple of text messages that's just like, hey, this happened, in regards to it, and get people to fire up that way. But a physical protest would probably take some more time. That being said, if you'd like to, you can make a mental, I'm going to say empathy, integrity, or leadership check.
Will my emotional fortitude speciality help me?
Not in this particular point. This is more reading somebody compared to...
Okay. I'll still go
Trying to-
integrity, why not? Integrity. And 2 successes.
With 2 successes, you see a fair few individuals there, probably about half a dozen or so. A couple on a walk with a dog, a family of 3 kind of just observing what happened in regards to it. And then there's just kind of an individual staring at the scene, but no one seems suspicious.
How bad does the scene look now in the light of not actively fighting?
I don't know if you've ever seen like a field with the like the sprinkler pipes just broken, or like a section of the field with the sprinkler pipes broken. But a majority of that, like there is a small crater from where you were wrestling the construct of a 10, because that thing's fucking huge, and the strength to do that was a lot. There's like in the immediate vicinity around that, there is a lot of like a lot of the plant life is burned. And then there's a decent amount of flooding to a point of it being marshy. But all things considered, that's just. I'm taking a look at that at the park specifically. I would say that it's definitely going to take some days to fix, but there's still a lot of the park that's usable to walk the dogs or for kids to go and play in. So, all things considered, it's bad. Could have been a lot worse.
Okay. Well, if I can't tell anything off, Andre would head back. Don't know if I have time to browse Twitter as well.
Yeah, if you want to, go for it. What would you like to look for?
I would like to look at these people, not looking at how they're connected to each other, but if there's any like bigger people they're consistently following, or alternatively looking for other kind of things they're hate bombing.
Go ahead and roll for me. Let me take a look at your stuff. You don't have anything there. I will let you pick between social and mental, and I'm going to say this is going to be a leadership check.
Use social. So use this. One success.
We have some momentum left.
Would you like to spend some momentum?
Oh.
Actually, on the 2 successes,
Oh.
you have got an extra momentum. Okay, you have 6 momentum. Would you like to spend some?
I'll use 2 momentum.
Go for it.
No successes.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for me then on 1 success, a D8.
Ow.
Like roll 20 / R space 1d8.
Ooh.
Okay. There is a name on 1 success that comes up a little more often, but isn't frequent, if that makes sense. Like it's kind of it's less you're seeing them post, and it's more that you see 1 or 2 posts by them, and you see a decent few people mentioning them. And that name is Clara Dyer.
Andre will follow her.
Okay. Vega,
Yes.
Arden, and Jody. Andre is on the list of people that are following you. But yeah. Okay. But that is a lot of the information you can find with the things that you told me you were doing. So,
Okay.
what's everyone else up? Or so that's taken care of. What's everyone else up to?
I think
I know.
by now the
Go
dog
ahead.
treats have cooled off, so heading down to the Midnight Nook, I will give 1 or 2 to Alma for taste testing.
Alma is pleased.
I will give her lots of scritches.
Donovan's there too.
I
Donovan
know.
isn't there yet.
No.
Yes, he is. He's always with Vega.
But
Yeah,
is Vega
Vega,
there?
Vega was giving peach rings to monkeys
Yeah.
last we left.
Which they were there too, right?
The monkeys were not in that room. No, the monkeys are
I
not
thought
in the
they were-
Midnight Nook.
No,
I thought
you
they were
went
at
to
the
the
midnight-
monkeys.
Where were the monkeys at then?
The monkeys
were
were
at
at
the
an
Midnight Nook.
unidentified and undisclosed warehouse somewhere in Brussels.
location.
Oh, I'm slow. Anyway,
It's
okay, yeah,
okay.
that's fair. After Vega did her searching, by the way, in her free time, she started looking up cookies that use peaches in them to give the recipe to Casimir.
Okay.
I look over the recipe. Oh, this is going to put a dent in my budget.
I know Jody made mention of wanting to go to the speakeasy downtown. Does anyone else want to accompany Jody on that?
Sure. I need to take Alma for a walk.
Okay.
I need to participate in some very nondescript, totally legal actions.
Naturally.
Of course. I'll go
Okay.
along too.
I don't know what you mean by that, so I don't know how long that's gonna take with these actions.
The whole point I was getting IPs is because I need to get evidence from these people.
What evidence do you need to get from all of these people?
Mainly connections to Deicide, and if they lead to higher ups.
Crime.
Okay. Is that something you want to do now, or is that something that you want to figure out and talk with the rest of the group about?
Wait, was this not the plan?
I said that Jody would like to go to the speakeasy. That is where we're at.
Oh, okay.
And I'm saying who wants to accompany Jody on that. Would you like to go to the speakeasy, Carden?
Would you like to go for a walk? Walkies?
Nether, it's actually very funny that you're doing that because I was thinking I have shift shape, and it says I can turn into an animal.
Oh my god.
3 doggos!
And there are a lot of dogs here.
Jody, do you want your own dog to walk?
Arden is going to look at Jody. Please don't.
You're the one who suggested it!
Ghost
Jody
did,
just-
Carden didn't.
Before you commit...
Jody stares at Card and just says, I think that would be weird.
Thank you. Okay.
Before you commit,
Mm-hmm.
you are a dragon.
Mm-hmm.
You are not one of the Theoi.
Mm-hmm.
Your shift shape is limited.
You can't turn into a swan.
You can learn one of 3 types of forms.
Oh, yeah, no. So here's the great part about how my ship shape works. My brain stays the same until I use the ability again, because it is magic. I am just whatever animal I turn into indefinitely until I can get the points back, the inheritance back to cast it again.
1, it's imbue, so no. 2,
is it? Oh,
yes. 2, I'm saying is a dog the shape that you want to commit to because you learn 1.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying.
You might want to think about that a little bit, at the very least.
Well, on the plus side, Jody isn't saying that you should, so...
No. But Vega
But
is.
if you do it, then people can call you a good boy.
I don't want to walk him as a dog.
I don't want to be walked as
I
a
would
dog.
be uncomfortable with that.
I know,
As
I'm
would
being a
I.
little shithead. I'm just being a shit.
Jody and Kisrith?
Yes.
Correct.
No worries.
Additionally, no. Additionally, I understand that you're being a shit. We have already moved past that. We do not need to continue to bring it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nah, I think I'm gonna proceed with the do crimes portion of the session. They can go be gumshoes. I'm gonna
We'll hang out.
Yeah.
As you wish.
Shoes made of gum.
I will make a note. Andre, what are you up to? Did you want to go to the speakeasy or did you want to do something else?
I will stick with the group, for lack of any other option I can think of.
Understandable. So as it's beginning to approach I would say middle to late evening. You guys go forward, recognizing Jody and Vega, the bouncer, nods, takes in the other two individuals that are accompanying you guys, and allows you guys in. It is at this time of day relatively busy, all things considered.
Okay.
Go ahead.
No, I just said okay. Sorry.
So, what are you guys? What you guys looking for? What you guys doing?
Do they offer food here?
Yeah.
Do they offer things like meat skewers, maybe?
Sure.
I would like to order 2 plates.
Plates of meat skewers. What kind of meat?
I look over to Alma.
Alma is.
Do you have
Uh,
lamb?
Do we have what? Sorry.
Lamb?
Yeah, sure. It's, don't get much call for lamb, but yeah, we got some.
If you
can
have
get
it,
some.
thank you. For me, chicken or beef would be preferable, but pork is fine.
All right, a little bland, but so be it. And
Look, if you have
They
crocodile,
go
you can
for-
tell, or if you have kangaroo, you can tell me you have kangaroo.
oh no, I was thinking, like Hydra. I was thinking,
A little bit too rich for my blood.
yeah, as you wish. And,
Hey, yo, I'll
they'll
try
go
the
ahead and get
Hydra, though.
skewers.
I have to decide, would Hydra be expensive because it's fancy or cheap because you just keep cutting off the head?
I was thinking
I-
the same thing.
Jody is in car saying, "I'll try Hydra though."
All right.
It's a good question, though.
But yeah, like as you kind of sit there and take a look at like some of the menu stuff, you realize that if there was an exotic meat that you wanted to try, this would be the place to get it from.
Jody has probably tried something new every time they've come down here.
Mm-hmm.
I dislike my brain at this moment because when you said exotic meat, my first instinct
Exotic cheeses?
no,
People?
no. Holder.
Older?
Oh no!
That's
Oh,
I don't
as
like
you
it.
check in regards to
I
it,
will not say that in
looking-
character.
looking for things. I'm not saying that. I'm saying like if
As
Casimir
you
has
look
the
at the
idea
list.
to look at the list.
Mm-hmm.
The general idea is it seems as though sapient creatures are not on the menu.
Thank goodness.
Okay.
Okay.
That confirms that Hydras are not sapient.
It confirms at least the Hydra that they got their hands on was not sapient.
Means we don't eat dragons.
Also, that sounds very questionable. At least this Hydra isn't. So, if there were sentient Hydras, but this one isn't, what does that mean?
It was a baby.
Oh no!
Who knows?
Just the veil
That
of
might
the
be-
sentient world.
That might be a plot line for the dragon guy to follow. I don't know.
Also, in regards to that comment of, oh, well, I guess we can eat dragons, fucking try.
They would more likely
I
eat
said
you.
can't. I said can't.
Oh, okay.
In Soviet Russia, you eat dragon.
I am the machine.
If you're going to eat a dragon, at least do so with its consent. Ayo, anywho, what do you guys, you guys ordered some food, some drink, what are you guys looking
Anyway,
for?
the two things I'm doing is listening out for like the general vibe about what happened in the park, and doing my usual schmoozing and making friends. Because I like having a bunch of supernatural friends.
Absolutely. There is a lot of mixed reception.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make for me a culture or a leadership check, Jody.
Oh, do I roll the thing that I have 5 or 1 or none?
Whichever you'd like to do. Don't
Mental
matter
or
to me.
social?
Whichever one do you think is? Are you feeling out vibes, or are you trying to read people?
Trying to.
I suggest
Read.
going for a big number.
That would be mental if you're trying to read people.
No, I'm feeling vibes.
All right.
I did say that was why I was coming here.
Mhm.
Shit. Hang on. Do I have a. Hide emotions is my specialty.
Is this the
And persuade
Korobeiniki?
groups.
No,
What?
it's not.
What?
Sorry.
Can I use?
Oh.
No. I use persuade groups to like encourage people to talk in. more
Sure,
about
I'll
their
allow
feelings.
persuade groups in here. That one doesn't come up a whole lot, so.
Yes, that's 1. 6 successes.
Very good.
Huh, didn't include the
Hey.
enhancement. Interesting. Regardless.
I think it might have included it as an extra dice. I think I put it in
Yeah,
the
it did. It did. No worries.
Yeah.
That's fine. 5 successes, 6 successes at that point doesn't make too much of a difference.
Yeah.
So, as you're kind of taking a look around, feeling the vibes, catching the things, a majority of what I would call the lay people seem pretty excited that there are heroes that are being active, type of thing. It's some of them for a thing of like, well, maybe things will become a little bit more comfortable. Others simply to watch the excitement, like heroes change things around them, change status quos. A lot of the more organized, we'll call them ne'er-do-wells, that you're more kind of catching on your periphery, seem to be talking in hushed tones about it. Don't seem to be exactly too happy that heroes might be coming in and stepping on their turf for the same reasons. Heroes change things. Type of thing.
Does anybody here recognize those in our group that were in
Yeah.
the report?
Yeah, no, all three of them
Jody
that are...
doesn't try to hide it, but isn't like, yeah, that was me.
Yeah.
It's just like if they get recognized, they'll be like, oh yeah, that's it.
It definitely makes it easier for Jody to ingratiate themselves into some of the groups in regards to it, because they seem very eager to sit there and have a conversation, at least briefly, at least say hi, ask a couple of questions, and then offer to buy you a drink, because heroes are heroes, ages... in
Jody
regards
doesn't
to
say no.
things. Jody gets fucked up. No.
The monkeys
That's fine. I'm
properly
eating
drink
as
all your
well.
booze.
No, don't. We
I'm
can't
eating as
get-
well, and I'm also drinking water. It's
We
fine.
can't get Jody alcohol. They're a minor.
Yeah, they can. So
That's not stopping the denizens.
Oh no!
Are you going to stop the denizens?
I am just very worried for this location's probably non-existent liquor license.
it's fine. Don't worry about it. If anyone asks, I snuck this bottle in myself.
Oh no.
Noticing that a couple of the others are quiet, there are a couple of noisier people who might be a drink or two in already that come up to Casimir and Andre. But otherwise, they just kind of nod and acknowledge you two outside of
If
it.
Alma gets any bad vibes from them, they will know.
Yeah, no. The bad vibes is not from the individuals that are being excitable at your presence.
But I think also Alma will notice that I'm sometimes uncomfortable with people like close to me talking loudly and drunkenly. So she'll eventually like sit up and put her head on my lap.
No.
And then when I'm when I'm doing better, she'll devour the meat that I've unskewered.
Excellent. All right. So, is there anything specific that anyone's looking for, or just kind of catching the vibes? I don't remember if there was more to what you were looking for, Jody.
Jody's just ascertaining vibes and making friends.
Yeah, absolutely. The cycloptic farmer that is unfortunately not there. So there isn't anyone to sit there and ingratiate yourself to in that aspect. A lot of the people that are here are, for lack of a better term, trivial characters. I'm trying to find my...
Jody's mostly just trying to make sure that the supernatural community around here likes them, because there's a lot of community around here that doesn't.
It's definitely an interesting, what's the word I'm looking for? An interesting flip on its head. At least the people that are close to you and that are willing to approach you, they are very, very friendly, very happy to see you in regards to some of them just trying to get your name. There is a little bit in this particular instance that is just kind of like a majority of the people here are kind of like well, I knew them when they were just a fledgling type of thing. But there are a few genuine individuals. They're the ones that are quieter, hanging off on the edges, that aren't the assholes. It does not escape most of your guys' attention the longer that you stay here, especially if Jody comes back and points it out that there are individuals who are not happy about the presence of heroes.
Makes sense.
Is there a specific ratio here?
Very little.
More unhappy than not? Or...
Yeah, much more happy than not.
Okay.
It's... Oh man, what would a legal type check be? I would let anyone other than Jody, as Jody's kind of schmoozing up the people there, to make a leadership or culture check.
Mental or social?
I'm gonna say social, actually.
Social.
Regulation, culture.
4 successes from Andre.
Let me see what I can
Good for
get.
me.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I thought that this song that's played was the Korobajniki, more
Greek.
known to most folks as Tetris Theme A.
Andre, you're the one that kind of gets it first. The general idea is that some of those, because this is a place that you are a denizen, as long as business is not put here, or you are related to the vine in some way, usually a denizen. As long as business is not done here that would cause conflict or chaos, you are free to be here. This is a safe space for you. The individuals that are kind of keeping off to themselves would be the equivalent of criminal lords who have worked for their power. And I would say, especially since you've kind of been reading up on a lot of heroes through the histories, specifically Greek, or ones that have tied to the Theoi, heroes tend to upset such status quos, whether by their presence and inspiring loyalty beneath them, if they get into the criminal aspect, or by destroying criminal aspects, type of thing. So it's definitely kind of a hard thing, and it's an envy and it's a wariness that you are kind of met with, in addition to that disdain from these individuals. Yeah. Outside of that, everyone's really happy to come by, make sure that you guys are like drink and whatnot. Like even before you're able to pay for the meat, there's a guy that kind of comes up. There's a satyr that kind of comes up and goes, "No, I've got that for you. Don't worry about it," type of thing. And
Vega's gonna casually, like, before Casimir even thinks about it, subtly advertise his bookstore to people that come by, and gives him like a little wink of like, "I got you."
There's Kaz is just taking a sip of his drink, just a nod and a raise of the glass.
What are your opening hours, Casimir?
Well, contrary to the name, I tend to open up shop at 8 and close at 6 or 7, depending on if there's people.
Might need to get you more staff.
The friends are they help.
And here I was trying to make playful banter of getting to work with you after hours.
Did not catch on. I did not catch on that. No.
okay. But as you guys sit there, have your meal, make your friends, get a lot of drinks. Whether that's through Jody going forward and making friends, or people buying your table drinks, whatever that might be. It's a pleasant time in its own way.
By the way, I'm just gonna make the point, since Vega isn't the only one of the group that was not noticed. She's not gonna try to be like, "Oh, hey, I was there too." She's just gonna observe.
Mm-hmm.
Since it is a lead that I actually have, Andre would see if he could ask if anybody knows about Clara Dyer.
There is a little tonicky looking guy. Goes over and goes.
Tonicky looking? He looks like tonic?
He looks like a tanuki.
Tanuki. Ah, okay.
Yes,
Raccoon.
tanuki.
Yes, raccoon dog.
He kind of goes forward, takes a look around, goes. So, I saw those two. Kind of gestures towards Vega and Jody, mostly Vega. Asked some questions about a group a couple days back, about a week or so ago. From what I know, she doesn't really do a whole lot on the ground one like that old lady did. I think that they're tied to the same group. But she wouldn't come in here much. She's, I guess the best way to kind of put it is she's one of those richer types that kind of seems a bit snooty, but it's tough to get a read on her. But that's what I know about her.
Do you remember her appearance?
Oh, probably 30s or so. Auburn hair, short cropped, wears glasses. Nice clothes.
Nice in what way? Fancy or expensive looking?
well made, I suppose. So probably close to expensive looking. Hey, this place is a little different, but since you're asking things and since you're kind of advertising your place, I figure that that'll probably be a safe space in regards to it. But he goes forward and pulls up an image. He goes, you could put a symbol kind of like this on a wall or on a glass up front. It's kind of a good signal to folks like us. And we're welcome there.
Hmm.
Yeah, that was a pride flag for denizens. That was made by people in my other game.
I think Casimir is going to look into the specific significance of that flag, that symbol, and
It'll
then
take me a while to get that back to you with a lot of the stuff that's kind of going on, but as soon as I am able to, I will get that to you.
and then most likely it'll probably find its way either in the shop window or on the door of the shop.
Okay. But yeah. And so as the conversation continues, finding stuff with about Clara, making friends, we fade away from this. We find as darkness begins to deepen. Carden, where are you going?
Okay. Where am I going? Let's just do somebody who seems to be very active with this whole deicide thing.
Okay. Give me a second.
Take your time.
All right. So, okay, I need to wait for that to load. I'm gonna say somewhere in the lower town, a few equivalent thereof blocks away from the Midnight Nook is kind of the closest address for you to sit there and take a lot of, or the easiest one to sit there and get to.
Okay. Alright. Gonna do a little stretch, get my casual, hey, I'm supposed to be here wear. And I guess I'm gonna case the place.
Okay. So what are you looking for?
Security systems, first of all, and also any way to get in the. It's a house, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, any way to get in the house unnoticed.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and make a mental subterfuge for me. I am multitasking, so let me know when that's rolled.
I'm adding stealth.
Yeah, sure.
Also, is there music going for anyone else? I don't hear anything.
There is. It's very quiet.
You might have the bug where it just doesn't work.
Yeah. Do I need to send Elverance a MP3 to OGG converter?
At some point.
Okay.
I just refreshed my page.
That's also a possibility. To alleviate the symptoms.
With 4 successes, there seems to be a rudimentary CCTV and a couple of wires that go forward from the windows for break-in purposes. But there are about 4 windows on the ground floor, 2 that seem relatively easy to get to on a second floor, and then a front and back door.
Okay. That camera's gonna be the biggest problem here. Oh god. Okay. Man, I'm glad I didn't go cat. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to make my way in avoiding the cameras.
Okay. Go ahead and make a dexterity subterfuge check.
Alright.
So, we're going to play with something that we don't exactly play with too often.
Oh no.
Because of the aspect of security, in order to avoid the cameras, that is a base difficulty of 2. To get into the house itself, there are other complications to keep in mind. So, if you get 2 or more, you can make it in. If you want to make it in without a consequence, you will have to get 5.
Oh.
Interesting. There's 4 momentum.
Yep.
I'm flashing back to Deviant.
Oh no, Kupo.
Okay. Here we go.
Would you like to spend momentum?
It's full. You can use as much as you want.
Okay. Alright, thank you for saying that. Yeah,
Yep.
I think I'm just gonna go for the 3 and hope.
You're going to do 3?
4? Do
keep
all
one,
4?
Keep
Alright,
one.
alright. Alright, 3.
Keep one.
3.
Okay, keep one.
Yeah.
It's a possibility.
Oh,
Well then.
Do you want to make it inside?
Everybody else got caught for something. Yeah, I'll make it in.
Yay.
Listen, we like to diminish our victories
Let's
here.
fuck up. Let's fuck up.
Fail forward.
So, you make it inside. There's no immediate noise, for better and for worse. That kind of... Maybe the security wasn't actually hooked up and it was just a visual deterrent. So, you are inside a strange house.
Okay.
It's dark outside. Lights are off. Doesn't seem to be anyone home right this particular moment. What would you like to do?
Okay. I guess I'm gonna go for the same thing I was doing at Grace's house. I'm just looking for anything that might be important information.
Okay, define important information for me.
Documentations, possible communications, like gatherings, plans, future events.
Okay. You start kind of walking around, taking a look through the place, and you see posted
Also
in the
possible
kitchen.
targets. Sorry.
Posted in the kitchen is a little calendar, and every other Thursday, so fortnightly on Thursdays, there is a little thing that says meeting at the community center at 8 p.m. And how thorough are you in looking for things?
Why'd you have to ask that?
Because
Yeah,
you're the one that wants to break into a house without the rest of your group.
this is true.
And you don't have somebody to weaponize spaghetti this time.
In all fairness, I can weaponize the sink now.
Let that sink in.
Oh,
Okay.
Are you going to leave
All
the
right.
sink on your porch?
yes.
Okay. Sure, fine. Now you have
It's
a
mostly because the last
porch
person I
sink.
heard made that joke was Elon Musk, and now
You're right. He has ruined the joke. I
Yes.
apologize.
Look, I didn't let the horse skeleton into my house. I'm not gonna let a fucking sink in my house.
But the horse skeleton, though.
But anyhow,
Hold your beer.
how
He
He
thorough are you?
lost the rap battle.
Scale of 1 to 10. Just how thorough you want to be.
Yeah, okay, like a 6.
6?
Oh my
Yeah.
god, you're going
Okay.
scale 6. That's incredible.
It's godly, even.
Nice.
So,
Sorry, guys, I'm going loud.
as you go through, the thing that stands out most is that, what's the word I'm looking for? Is that that calendar note. For things that involve communication, I presume you're kind of using your phone as a flashlight to kind of take a look around as it's dark.
Wait.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I don't have night vision. Proceed.
So, with it being dark and without a lot of things to go on, if you do find, so some of the aspect that you do find with the what is it that I'm looking for, or the word for communication purposes, it doesn't seem that there's any hard communication. It seems as though anything that was related to notes or anything like that is either a grace thing or something that the higher ups tend to do. You do kind of get the idea that this person is a member, but not necessarily to the level of some of those others. And you end up going upstairs into an office because if there's not physical communication, there has to be digital communication, right?
I would like to make a point of order.
Sure.
I am keeping ears out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just making that known.
Yeah, no, by all means. And it's a good thing that you're keeping ears out because in their office is a desktop. And you feel confident that you could take the desktop. And it's sitting on the desk. It's easy enough to get wires. Brandine knows what this might need. And hell, the lads already have a TV and an HDMI cord set up over at the fucking Midnight Nook.
They were supposed to bring that back to wherever they found it.
Found, yes.
Look,
They'll
stealing
definitely do
implies
that as well.
finding first.
Uh-huh.
All I'm saying.
But, as you kind of step into the office, from behind you, in the hallway, you hear a familiar click.
Oh no.
Now, I don't necessarily know what you think that you might be doing coming into a stranger's house without permission. And even though I shouldn't necessarily have this, I do believe I have enough friends that can help me take care of things if things go sideways. So you have some options here. You can tell me what you're doing in my home. Or I can get to work on an alibi while we get rid of your body.
I'm trying very hard not to laugh at a character right now. I'm very scared. Okay.
It's fine, just eat the gun.
This is why you don't split the party.
What do you say that Keisha that popped into my mind? I'm like, okay, if I need to, how fast could I eat this gun?
Given it's not given to you, you cannot.
You're not chomp?
You can only eat your things. Things that are freely given.
I know what to do. Ha! Why can't I eat this?
I mean, to be fair, I do have 2 dragon necks that say otherwise, but still, I don't think I'm eating this whole thing before that trigger gets pulled. Okay, I do have. I'm not bullshitting my way
If
through
you're
this.
talking about seizing jaws and dragon's fangs,
I mean, I
Eat
could
the
rip
That's
bullet before it
you.
hits you.
in a fight.
Would the bullet be
Just
given
throwing
to
it
him?
out.
Would the bullet be given to him
I
freely?
was about to make that case. I was about to make that case, Peachy. I'm like, I mean, the bullet is intended for me.
You could just chomp on the bullet. How?
Okay.
Eat lead.
Look, I'm not the
Thanks.
storyteller,
no.
but I'd allow it.
I might have a plan of action here. So just going back a couple steps here, you did say that this is it's a desktop, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So
and-
here's the scene in regards to it. Behind you, there's an individual with a gun pointed at your back. You are at the threshold of the office. You would have to move and take a minimum of 2 steps to get to the desktop.
Okay.
So, you have been given an ultimatum.
Right.
You do not know what this person might do if you move without permission.
All right. So the gun is in my back, correct?
It's pointed at your back. He is not
distant.
close enough to you. You would have to. If you are
Is he
planning on
within
moving,
one range band?
you can move towards him. Yes.
Okay, so he is within a close range band. Okay. Guys, I have an idea, and it's gonna be a risk because I cannot talk my way out of the situation.
Go
Uh-huh.
ahead.
All right, so I have a spell
Uh-huh.
called Final Destruction,
Uh-huh.
Okay.
and it does specify I can make a hole in a surface with very little effort. It gives me scale 1 to do so. If he's within a single range band of me, I can collapse the floor and then run for the PC and bolt out of here.
Interesting.
It's definitely an idea I've had.
It's a bold move. Let's see how it plays out.
Here's
Is that
hoping
what
I
you'd
get a
like
bullet
to
in my
do?
back. Yes.
Okay. That is spend inheritance. So that is the equivalent of spending legend. I'm letting you know.
Yep, that is spend. That is not. Wait, what was the other one? Hold on. Okay, yeah, then I can do that.
We can always
You
deal
can't.
with...
You have the inheritance. All your other stuff's been imbue so far. I'm just saying
Yeah.
that is spend if that is something that you want to do.
Right, and we can discuss the finer points of getting that back later, but right now I have a gun to my back.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I do have an alternative if you would like backup and give up any form of subtlety.
I think I'm giving up subtlety either way here. What's your do you have by your side? You sure do. Oh, you champ. Oh man.
Well, I said keep one momentum.
Yep.
You can change who your charge is at the beginning of sessions, just letting you know.
Does my charge need to be a particular person, or can it be this group? Or
Yeah, I was about to say, in
So-
all fairness, the way I use
Technically, yeah. Just to kind of explain it. We've been okay with the other group that because Ghost has by your side in that group. With the other group, we've been fine making members of the band one's charge. Usually, that's not the case in regards to it, but it's generally anyone that you would be protecting. So, if you consider members of the band people that you would be protecting, then you can spend momentum to do it. If you just designate one of them as your charge, you do not have to spend momentum, but it is one person for your charge.
right.
So anyone that Andre's protecting, which could be members of the band, the orphans, Liv, anybody that's like that, you can spend a momentum and teleport to them if they're in danger.
okay, I will not say right now that card was my charge because that feels too metagamey. But
That's fair.
Fair. Absolutely fair.
I
I'm
will
absolutely Mhm.
spend the momentum to go give him backup, though.
Okay. Jody, Casimir, and Vega. One moment you guys are all having a good time with Andre. The next, there's the pop sound, and Andre's gone.
Just look away and
he
look back,
just-
like
Whoa.
just look away, look back. Where'd he go?
Wait,
Because-
are we
That's not normal.
is that actually what we're doing? Okay.
He said he's spending the momentum.
All right.
How flavor-wise does it work?
You tell me.
You turned into
Oh.
space last time.
What happens with what is it with the other individual, with Ghost's other character, is they turn into butterflies and then coalesce.
Yeah.
Next.
Yeah. So my other guardian, Mariposa, appropriately named, one of her totems is just manifesting butterflies. So in her thing, a cloud of butterflies just apparates and she appears from it.
Nice.
I think Andre, in this occasion, will just dissolve into a pile of sand that somehow sinks through the floor, even if it's like a fully vinyl floor,
Mhm.
and then reforms between Andre and the person.
Okay. We don't have too much to get into it in regards to it. So, Andre appears. The individual is waiting for motion. I'm going to say that there is a shock in the fact that there is a large person suddenly in here. So they have complication 1 to trying to shoot. But they are going to attempt to shoot Andre.
Yes.
Because Andre is the one that's right in front of them. So they have to get... Okay. So 2 successes. If you want to roll a defense check, you can. You just need 1 success in order to not get shot.
So I have a passive 2 soft armor total, I think.
Okay, so that wouldn't be for damage, but they can do other things.
Okay, so I will roll a defense anyway, which is just... Where do I roll defense?
Highest resilience attribute.
1 bonus success on top.
Alright. So yeah, so he can't do anything in regards to it. I know, like, it would be a disarm or try to do all these other different things with it, but he cannot. You are able to sit there and, however, the bullet is there, but you do hear the gun go off, Carden.
As soon as I hear the gun go off, I'm gonna run for the computer and just like rip it out of the wall if I need to. I'm going to check is Andre okay?
As you're ripping things out of the wall, this is not to succeed in ripping it out of the wall. This is to see how a lot of things happen. Please make for me a physical athletics check.
Oh, physical athletics. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing there. Okay.
Your successes, you have it. I'm
not trying to bring all the cords and stuff.
You'll have to see later if things are damaged and how damaged that they may or may not be. But you feel confident at this particular moment. Looking behind you in the shadows, as I presume you've probably put your phone in your pocket or some way so that you could hold this, because desktop things are pretty big.
Yeah.
You see a giant form in shadow between where you and the other person was.
Okay. I'm not gonna push my luck. I'm gonna bolt out the window.
Okay. So we'll say that you bolt out the window. Andre, you have been shot at.
Given that I was shot at and it's done no damage, I don't know whether or not Andre is able to effectively no-sell and just kind of catch the bullet or have it kind of bounce off of him harmlessly.
You are a hero, my guy. You can do whatever you want.
Okay, so I probably have the kind of thing of it just impacts, crumples to nothing and falls to the floor. And Andre will look at the person before him and say, "Would you like to just calm down and talk?"
Okay. In regards to the no-sell on that one, I will let you make a roll, because this is something that comes up. You will get all of the bonuses that you've made in regards to this.
Yay!
Because, okay, did you get the guide at the moment? Or were we going to do that afterwards? Because I know we're talking about that.
Did you say the guide?
Yeah.
I have that, yeah.
Okay. Let me just take a look at that again.
Imagining, would you like to calm down and talk? Glass shatters, Carden runs.
So, I understand. Okay, so that's not going to apply at this particular moment, because we didn't have the successes for that. But that is fine. Okay. So yeah, if you'd like to make the roll, you do have your bonuses for avoiding or de-escalating conflict.
Hooray! So let's see. I've got persuading individuals, persuade, and it's social, yes?
Yeah, this would be a social one.
So I want to add that one. I want to add that one.
And I think you do have bonuses from a relic as well.
I think I've only got just the 1 plus 2 for de-escalation. I don't think any other relic does.
Nah, I know it's 1 relic, and then it's persuading individuals, and it's...
Yes. 4 successes.
Nice.
Okay. It is a combination of... There's the briefest flash of... I guess the word would be indignation. And then fear. Because this person is... one of them maybe would have been okay. 2 of them is a little too much. And while the gun has not left their hand, it has been lowered to point down. And as we are reaching a point at this particular aspect of, we don't know if the alarm was off when Carden hopped out of a window. As we know that this organization is at least trying to paint you guys negatively, as you are in one of their houses. We'll go ahead and call it there for the evening before getting too much into it. So I hope everyone had a good time. I have been the storyteller Alvarez this evening. With me playing Jody, I've had Keystreth.
Now I gotta figure out if Jody goes home drunk or not.
Ooh.
Oh,
Playing
Oh, boy.
Vega, I've had Michi.
Hi. I make Kaz blush.
Playing Casimir, I've had Nether.
I was made to blush yet again.
Playing Carden, I've had Red Ghost.
file the report. You're not getting it back.
And playing Andre, I've had Robo Pirate.
I might be in danger now if more of them turn up.
Before
And, go ahead.
Alvarez's sign off,
Yes.
I would like to thank each and every one of you for making my Thursday nights that much more enjoyable.
Yeah.
I am very glad for Alvarez's storytelling. And I very much look forward to more in the future. And as for my fellow players, thank you all for letting us tell such nice stories and letting me indulge in silly shenanigans. Thank you all so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you for letting us play with you and your character. Thank you for letting my girl lovingly tease your boy.
Thanks for just being such a chill individual. Like playing
By the
games
way-
with you.
By the way, you said the monkeys need to return where they found it. Well, Kaz hasn't returned where he found Vega's heart before he stole it.
Okay, God.
Bye, guys. Have a good one.
Well then,
We have to end on.
we are going to end on that. Let me put up some music. I lost the music. Oh no. Thank you all so much for being here with me and with the other players on this Thursday. In particular, I would also like to thank Sunberry for bringing her community over here to the Fey Groves. Thank you very much, Sun. You are such a kind and just wonderful friend. To everyone who's been in chat, thank you so much. And to everyone who has been just lurking, you are special to me. I appreciate you being here in whatever way, shape, or form that takes. This may be the final stream on my side this year. Depending on how things go, I might just sitting here in mild jealousy. Gamesy, I'm sorry. I have told Michi to send a picture to you. If you haven't seen it, I'm going to poke her again. You saw it, yay! Thank you, Sunflare, for being here as well. Yes, it is very good. I may squeeze in a stream between Christmas and New Year's. If and when that works. Because I also still want to work on the map. And I know that streaming it helps me focus there. Avril, yes, picture will happen. Yeah, Michi did some art of Vega. This will probably show up next time. Or if Michi wants to share it over at the Plains Meld, she's perfectly allowed to do so, of course. So, for today, I'm just going to put some socials here. I also have a throne, a wish list, in case people think, oh, hey, it's gonna be Christmas, or, you know, any other holiday that you happen to celebrate. Then, what is the word? I will, also, specifically share that Discord server link, as I put that in again. And let's see. Is there a particular place we can go to for a raid, maybe? Ooh. You know, we have a Kamiyanya doing a birthday stream. It's Kami's 36th birthday. That's so lovely. And you see, they're playing a game. I don't know what game this is because I'm only seeing a small preview. He's playing, they're playing Don't Starve. Don't Starve Together, yeah. Oh, and people are giving them gifts. Yes. So, let's jump in on the excitement there. With that said, thank you all so much for being here. I have been Nether, I am Nether, and I will be Nether for at least a while. I hope you'll all have a lovely end of December. Have a wonderful Yule. Have a wonderful winter solstice. Have a wonderful Christmas. Have any other holidays whose dates I don't specifically know. And I hope you have a wonderful end of year. Thank you so much for being a wonderful audience. Appreciate each and every one of you. Yes, it is not winter everywhere, so Gamesy, have a lovely summer solstice. Only Gamesy. Everyone else can get back with me in the winter. So, have a good one. Take care.